And the midweek updates just kept coming in. According to multiple reports, Trump's former national security advisor, John Bolton, has apparently reached a plea agreement that includes the possibility of prison time for the way that he illegally handled classified information. On Thursday, the Associated Press reported that Bolton has agreed to plead guilty to a single felony count of illegally retaining sensitive national security information that was classified by recording it in a private diary. Under his plea agreement with federal prosecutors, Bolton faces up to 60 months in jail and a $2.25 million fine. This agreement is a striking reversal from Bolton's previous fierce denials of having not committed these crimes, to which he pled not guilty, while accusing the federal government of targeting him with a political prosecution, saying, quote, "For 4 decades, I have devoted my life to America's foreign policy and national security. I would never compromise those goals. I tried to do that during my tenure in the first Trump administration, but resigned when it became impossible to do so. Now I have become the latest target in weaponizing the Justice Department to charge those he deems to be his enemies with charges that were declined before or distort the facts." Dramatic claims aside, the facts are that the FBI raided Bolton's Maryland home and his office in Washington, D.C. in August of 2025 as part of a national security investigation. There, agents with the Bureau seized multiple documents, some of which were clearly marked as classified. Then in October of 2025, a federal grand jury returned an indictment against Bolton based on 18 counts of crimes involving national defense information, including 8 counts of transmitting national defense information and 10 more counts of unlawfully retaining that information. According to that indictment, during his brief time as National Security Advisor from April of 2018 until September of 2019, Bolton used a personal email account, completely unsafe, to send more than 1,000 pages of classified information to unauthorized recipients, primarily to electronic diary entries that he also forwarded to family members, specifically to his wife and daughter who did not have security clearance, treating this nation's defense information like his own private property, which it was not. And those messages indicated that he was fully aware that what he was doing was illegal, as they contained phrases such as, quote, "more stuff coming," and, quote, "none of which we talk about." The words of every innocent man. Those vulnerable online messages were later shown to have been hacked by Iran as a direct result of Bolton's unjustifiable decision to commit this crime. He has not been targeted. He is just not above the laws that apply to all of us, although entitled people seem to think that those are the same thing. They're just inherently our superior, you see. The rest of us know better. So Bolton is due back in federal court for his next appearance on June 26th in Maryland. That is when he is set to formally enter his guilty plea. Pleading guilty to this charge carries a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison, although reports indicate that he could ultimately receive anything from probation to a prison sentence of no more than those 5 years, and he has apparently already agreed to pay the $2.25 million penalty for his crimes. Still, some people out there just don't know when to stop spinning. A source that is close to Bolton told NBC News that this was a very difficult decision for him. Most importantly, he is doing what leaders do and taking responsibility. No, dude, a leader does not think of classified national security information as his private toy, and then share it as pillow talk with his family, while Iran hacks it because of him. There are no leadership qualities to be found here, only entitled, irresponsible criminality. Nice try, though. After his hearing on June 26th, a federal judge will have up to 90 days to determine the sentence for Bolton's crimes.